Kathy Goughenour here, as promised. Probably a little more than 5 minutes later than I just did the other one, but hey, we're here to talk about virtual assistants today and how you can stop feeling like a fraud. So is that you? Do you worry that you're a fraud and that people might find you out? Do you ever think, oh, somebody's going to realize I'm an imposter? Well, that is so prevalent that there's actually a name for it. It's called the imposter syndrome. And today I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to quickly overcome that. But before I do, I want to say thank you, give a shout out to Jeanette Ortega, who commented in our group here today about that. And Jeanette, thanks for putting yourself out there and letting us know how you feel, because if you don't share, if you don't let other people support you, then how are you going to get better? And by the way, Jeanette Ortega is an amazing virtual assistant. She's taken some of the training with me, specifically how to create your own training program, and I can personally tell you she's awesome. So she's not at all a fraud or an imposter. But, you know, when you feel that way, there's something you need to do about it. And I'm going to tell you what that is today. So number 1, focus on providing value. You feel like a fraud when you focus on yourself, when all you think about is you. Yeah, then you begin feeling like a fraud. But if you focus on helping others, helping your clients, helping your fellow colleagues, helping your family and your friends and your children, when you focus on others rather than yourself, all those feelings of being a fraud just drop away. I got a quote for you that I love. It's by C.S. Lewis. Here it is. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. Isn't that a great one? So think about that when you begin to have those fraudulent feelings. Number 2, credentials. How many times have you said to yourself, well, I don't have a degree, or I don't have the credential in Infusionsoft, or I don't have a credential in ActiveCampaign, or I don't have a credential in whatever it is that's the latest and hottest credential you could get. Stop doing that. In our virtual world, those credentials mean very little. I have been in the virtual assistant industry for 18 years. Okay? First as a VA for 10 years, and now as a VA coach and trainer for 8 years. And I can tell you that not one single time in all of those years has anyone ever asked me, what degree do you have? What credentials do you have? They don't care about that in this virtual world. You know what they care about? 2 things. Can you get the job done? And can you meet my deadline? Okay? And if you can do those 2 things consistently, you're going to have a tremendous virtual assistant business. Sadly, there are VAs out there who don't do those things, who say they can do things that they're not actually able to do. So just make sure you're able to do the things you say you can. You don't have to be the expert at it. You don't have to be perfect at it. Just do what you say you can and meet a deadline that you agree to. And that's all you need. You need no other credentials. And third, I was going to say this is the most important one, but all of them are important, okay? But I love this one, probably because this is one that hits home for me. I do this one quite a lot, and I try to keep myself from doing it. So here it is. Stop comparing yourself to others. That does nothing, and it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't help you grow. It doesn't help you get better. All it does is undermine your own self-esteem, undermine your self-confidence. Because you know what? There's always going to be somebody out there better than you. No matter how hard you work at something, you could be the premier Infusionsoft VA, and there's still somebody out there that knows it better than you. Because, for example, how about the person who created Infusionsoft and codes it and does all that stuff? They're going to know it better than you. So stop comparing yourself to others, because guess what? There are also a lot of people out there, who don't know it as well as you do. So stop comparing yourself to others. There's only one you, and the world needs you. So stop feeling like a fraud. Be the real you. Show up for your clients and your family and friends, and don't worry about those credentials. And you will no longer have the imposter syndrome. See you guys on Friday right back here. I'll be doing another Facebook Live. Thank you. Bye.